Hey, PSL class of 2020, just here with a quick tutorial on how to find and use the EPA's Environmental Justice Screening Tool. If you haven't done so already, first thing you need to do is type in EPA EJ screen into the search engine. That'll take you to a page of results. You can click the top one and then go ahead and launch the EJ screen tool. This is a excellent resource for determining the environmental benefits and burdens in your community. I lucked out. It came up on Lake County for me because I've been searching a lot on here today. Yours might not be so lucky. So if yours does not show Lake County, go up here to the search box, type Lake County, Ohio, and then it'll focus your map on the area where we live. One of the things you'll have to get used to with this is you'll have to kind of zoom in and out to get the view that you want. So simply by double clicking, that should make the map get a little bit bigger. And this is really a good view because this shows you exactly where Lake County is. You've got the dotted lines here. Everything to our east, of course, is Ashtabula. And then this denotes the southern border of Lake County. Anything further south is Chardon and Geauga County. And then over here, we've got the western border, and anything further west would be considered Cuyahoga County. We're going to keep our focus in Lake County. And your first task is to identify 5 environmental benefits of living in Lake County. So to do that, we're going to go up here to where it says Add Maps, and then click on Additional Layers. You get a whole menu of options. Go ahead and click on Parks, and you'll get a key of some of the different designations for parkland. But you're going to have to zoom in again in order to see those parks. So if you go ahead and give it a double click, you'll start to see the names of the parks appear as you get closer and closer. If you want to keep it out at this view, that's probably good enough. Your task is simply to list 5 of these parks in your PSL notebook, but don't leave the screen just yet, because what you're going to have to do now is determine what community has the greatest concentration of parks. For example, if you go over here to Willowick, there's really not much parkland. So clearly it's not Willowick. You need to determine which of the other communities, whether it's Willoughby, East Lake, Kirtland, Waite Hill, Painesville, Perry, Madison, Mentor, which of those communities has the most green space or the best tree canopy coverage. After you have done that, your next task is to try to find 5 environmental burdens. To do that, we're going to go back up here to Add Maps and go down to Additional Layers. And this time we want sites reporting to the EPA, or the Environmental Protection Agency. The very first box that pops up shows you EPA Superfund sites. These are very dangerous sites that require a lot of cleanup. And I guess the good news for us in Lake County is there's only one, and it's right here in Fairport Harbor. If you click on it, it'll tell you exactly the address and the name of the organization. This is the old Diamond Shamrock plant. Perhaps if you've been in Lake County a while, you might have grandparents who used to work there. But it's a toxic waste site in Lake County, and that could be one of the 5 places that you list as an environmental burden. Obviously, we need to find some more. So if you could go over here to Select Map Contents and add Toxic Releases, you'll see several more places come up. You can also search for water dischargers, air polluters, and brownfields. And then your next task is to simply click on some of those boxes. I guess you would need a total of 5. When you click on the boxes, it will eventually show you the name of the organization and what it is that they are guilty of, whether that's toxic releases, water discharge, air pollution, or something else. And then if you would scroll back out and then try to determine what community in Lake County has the greatest concentration of sites reporting to the EPA. Again, you're just kind of ballparking it based on which city has the most squares located within its confines. If you are honors PSL, you've got 2 additional challenges. The first thing that I'm going to ask you guys to do is to go over to EJ Screen Maps. So if you click on Add Maps, click on EJ Screen Maps. This task asks you to determine hazardous waste proximity in Lake County. So if you go down here to hazardous waste proximity and go add to map, suddenly the map changes colors. Basically, I'm asking you guys to identify which community in Lake County has the largest percentage of people living close to hazardous waste sites. And you can look at the key over here to help you make that determination. After you've done that, if you'd go ahead and clear your map simply by Xing out and go back to add maps, and again go to EJ Screen Maps. This time we're going to be looking for cancer risk. So if you go and click on NATA cancer risk and add that to the map, the good news for Lake County is you don't see a really high cancer risk anywhere in Lake County. Notice the percentiles over here in Cleveland, in areas close to where the steel mills, I think, used to be located, are very, very high. But in Lake County, the map is generally some shade of gray. Your trick here, or the challenge here, is for you to figure out which community has the lowest cancer risk. And you can do that simply by clicking on the map. So I clicked over here in Madison, and it looks like we've got 20 lifetime risk per million. The lower the number, the better. So if we go over here to Mentor, looks like it's 23 lifetime risk per million. But you'll have to do a lot of clicking to eventually find the lowest number in Lake County. But once you do, record that in your PSL notebook and share it on Flipgrid. Hope that this helps. Good luck, and thanks again for plugging away and taking care of business.